Welcome back, everyone, to another live stream. I'm Zach. I'm an accountant. I'm here to answer your questions and play some games. So I'm excited to be back for another live stream. We're going to be playing some more Cities Skylines. And let's just jump right into it. It's Saturday night. I've had a great Saturday. I think everybody loves Saturdays. It's so nice to like wake up and have a day just to relax. And so I hope that all of you enjoyed your Saturday. I certainly did. And now it's time. I'm just going to take some time and play some games and hang out with you. So the plan again is I'm going to be on here about 20 minutes. If you have questions or you want to chat, you can go ahead and type your questions into chat. I'll be here just playing games. So, yeah, that's it. Let's get started. All right, so this is my computer setup. Let's start out by looking at the metrics, something I always like to do. So these are the last couple streams I did, and the cool thing is population is over 1,000. So great start to a city. We have positive cash flow. Money, has fluctuated a little bit, but we're not doing too bad. But I'm planning on doing a lot this stream, so I don't know how long this money's going to last, but we're going to see we're going to see how we can how well we're going to do. Now, the last stream, if you guys remember, I had my first disaster, and it was a thunderstorm, and it was pretty wild. So let's go back over here. I'm going to make this full screen. All right, so here's my city. I extended my block, so I have 2 squares now. My city's still pretty small in the middle, but you can see all the devastation from that lightning storm. So all of these are burnt areas, and it's pretty, I mean, that's pretty crazy. If my city had been this large, I mean, those sections of my city would be gone. And they're still burning in places. Look, you can see it's burning on this island over here. It's burning over here still. So, luckily my city, I mean, nothing too bad happened to my city, so that's pretty good. It took out my power lines a lot, but those have all been rebuilt. That's pretty easy to fix. So, we're gonna to hop back in here. Get that time moving. Now, last time we talked a little bit about my plan, and in having some thought after I left the stream last time, I think I was a little harsh. So what I did was I looked over here at the natural resources of the area, and this area for farming is not all that great. And so I said, you know what, I'm just going to forget about it. I'm going to wait until I can get over to this great farming area over here, which I am going to do. But I think I was a little bit harsh. I think, this isn't that bad. I think I'm still going to use it. I still need industry right now. Farming is a great starting industry. I'm not going to get into the farming DLC yet from the industries DLC. So I'm going to save the industries DLC over here, which is good to wait because I think it's better that your city is a little bit bigger before you start building those industries, because I just don't have enough people. I mean, with only 1,000 people, to have like a good farming section in that industries DLC, you need like 700 workers just for your farm. So I don't think my town's big enough yet. So, I think I will use that area. I don't know if I'm going to get to it in the stream because there's just so much stuff I want to do. And I'm also looking at this area over here along the coast. I might have like just like a little logging area up here. That's kind of nice. And then, of course, I talked about doing the logging area down here also. So yeah, just a lot of stuff going on. So I think I'm gonna get working, and the first thing I want to do is extend this residential area. No, I take that back. I think I want to create more jobs first. So let me just expand the industries a little bit, create a couple more jobs. All right, while those are building up, I'm going to extend this residential. Now, if you remember, what I was doing with this residential is my vision is that this is going to stretch all the way out to the water. And these residential areas are actually going to turn into parks. And my goal is to make this a really high-end residential, high-density area. And one of the ways you can increase the land value is with parks. And so I want to just fill this with a ton of parks and have this just a long strip of parks with residential all around it. So, I'm really excited about that kind of layout idea. So I want to just kind of like block it out so I remember that's what I'm doing. So I'm going to start by extending the road out that way, and again out this way. And this is more just so I remember what I'm doing, because I'm going to be developing this whole area, and I don't want to encroach on that initial plan I have. Now, the other thing I talked about was that this is eventually going to become this massive kind of fan structure. And I'm still going to do that. I'm figuring out where to place the main road. I'm going to have a central road that cuts through here. So I think I'm going to lay that out as well. It's just, it's just that roads are really expensive in this game. And so this is going to cost me a lot of money when I'm not ready to build it out quite yet. But I want to keep in mind where it actually is going to go. I think a good kind of location is right along here. And then what I wanted to do was this road is going to extend all the way down here. And so it should connect up this way. All right. Now, this is just to help me remember it. So this is actually I'm gonna need to upgrade this road because ultimately this is gonna become a huge traffic problem here. I don't have to worry about it yet because I only have 1,000 people. But I'm just, I'm thinking into the future, these roads will all need to be upgraded. So before I build on them, I'm gonna upgrade them, but it's really expensive, so I'm not gonna do it quite yet. But what I will do is I'm going to make another on-ramp onto the freeway here. So I will upgrade the road on this side because I'm going to build onto it right now. And I want a really big road. I mean, this is going to be a really major road. I'm going to get to about here. Go over the freeway like that. And this will go into my new area. And then I'm also gonna, I'm gonna fix this intersection so it goes across as well. And so it'll become this big loop of really 6-lane roads that'll be able to handle the traffic. Now, ultimately, I'm going to be putting like an airport over here too, and so this will all Um, this will all work along with that. Actually, let me put in that road just so I remember that I'm doing that as well. I don't like that. All right, so that will eventually lead off to the airport. Now, the idea with this road here is this is going to be a main road for the town. So this is going to be a lot of commercial, a lot of tourist areas, a lot of landmarks. It's all going to be along this road, and then that's how I'm going to manage the traffic. So, um, let's go back to this intersection. Yeah, so I mean, I like how this is all feeling. I like how it's laying out. I mean, this is gonna take a lot of work, but yeah, it's doing all right. So it looks like I have a good amount of industry, good amount of commercial. I'm gonna need some more residential, and so I'm gonna build this out a little bit. Um, I think rather than building up, well, no, let me finish working on this here. All right, so I want another freeway interchange. Now, I'm using pure vanilla with no mods or anything. So my interchanges are going to be a little bit messy. When you look and you watch a lot of other people who play this game on YouTube, they have a lot of mods that make it a little bit easier to make beautiful looking interchanges, or they'll like download cool looking interchanges from the web. I'm just doing this pure vanilla and seeing how well it turns out. All right, that's kind of a funky looking interchange, but we'll go with it. It gives me two interchanges. And like one of the problems with this game is if you only have one interchange on and off the freeway, it creates a massive bottleneck, which creates all kinds of problems. So if you have two, it gives you a way for two entrances and exits to your city, which makes things a lot easier. Then, if your city gets really busy, I can make this whole loop into a huge one-way, like a one direction road, which means you can double the capacity of your roads, which is really, really handy. Holy cow, you know what I just realized? All of those areas that were burning, they've all grown back already. Look at, they're all gone. Like this was a massive area up here, which is good because I wanted to build that farming area. I mean the logging area. So let's go back up here and see where that area was. It's kind of up here. And so yeah, I'll do more residential in a second. Let me go ahead and see if I can kind of build around here. I want to make it kind of a nice curved road. And this is going to be logging all along here. Yeah, like this is like a great logging area. How am I gonna do this? I want to make it easy for this industry to go onto the freeway. So what if I just put a road straight up here, kind of rotate it around. This is going to be fun. It's kind of just like a fun curvy road. Now, let me fix this a little bit. Huh, check that out. That's wild. All right, so this is going to be my logging area. And I think I'm going to go back to straight here. All right. So this will be pretty nice to expand, pretty easy to expand residential here, all along down here. Let's go ahead and do that. Build some more residential. Oh, looks like they don't have water. Oh man. Now I want to make these a little bit more connected here. There you go. All right. Yeah, I'm really liking my water grid. It's, you know, it's fully connected in multiple places, so in case there is like a disaster, it should be able to withstand it pretty well. All right, so we just put in these roads. Holy cow, tiny town. I'm doing pretty good. Okay, population of 1,300, unlocked all of this stuff. That's great. But I wanted to start this logging area up here. And we're gonna draw, and I'm not gonna do the industries DLC logging yet. I'm just gonna do a basic industry for logging. We're gonna make it logging. And so I'm gonna call it Xmas Tree Farm. So, you know, it's close to the holidays. And I thought it would be cool to have like a little Christmas tree farm, you know, right by my town. So if somebody wanted to get a Christmas tree, they could do it right here. So we got to zone this. And this should just start popping up with farming or with logging related industry buildings. Now, we're going to need some more residential pretty quickly here to handle those jobs. Oh, hold on. We need power. That's just temporary power. We'll fix that later. And they're going to need water. So this water is going to have to extend up here anyway. So we're just going to do that now. I'll do that again here. awesome. Now I'm gonna have the water kind of follow this road down. All right, so that should be good for the moment. And well, let me do the rest of this while we're here. All right, that's a pretty good water grid, I think. How are we doing on our water? We got plenty of water, plenty of sewage, plenty of electricity. We're doing pretty good. How's my garbage doing? 51% full of landfill. I think that's good for now. We'll just have to monitor that and make sure we're doing okay. All right, so the next thing is we have to build out residential. And so, like what I was saying with this, is I really want parks in there. And so I was thinking about doing our first couple of parks. We have our parks unlocked now. So all these parks we can use. But we also have these special parks. And so I was thinking of putting these. The problem with these is they cost a lot of money. And look at the upkeep, 320 a week. So I might just put one down because I think they're pretty cool. So I'll put this one right here. And it gives us our first park. All right, so then it's pretty easy to fill in residential all along up here. And then these people who move into this residential area will all work at the Christmas tree farm. So I kind of like how this is going. Let's see, check out land value. Land value, not great, to be honest. So you can see here, land value by the water is always good, just because it's by the water. But again, I mentioned this earlier, I'm nervous with the random disasters because when there's flooding, it's really bad. And so I don't want to build anything that close to the water, which is why I'm kind of staying away. But land value should go up as these kind of go into place. All right, let's check on our school. Remember we built a school down here, I think. Is this it? Yeah, that's a school. So only 155 out of 300 possible students. So we still have a lot of room in our school. But have we got the high school yet? We do have the high school. All right. The problem with the high school is the high school tends to decrease your land value. And so I'm not sure exactly where I want to put it because I don't want to, this might be a great place to put it right in here. So it increases the happiness of your residential but decreases the land value. And so you have to be careful where you put it. I think I'm going to put it right here. See, look at that. Everyone's happy. All right, now these guys are without water. You know what? I'm just going to unzone them. I'm not ready to extend that water yet. Sorry, guys. You'll have to move to the other residential zones. I'm not ready for you. All right, so check out our park. This is our new park. What was it called? Statue of Wealth. That's kind of cool, don't you think? I'm liking it. So if I was living in one of these houses, I'd like to live next to the Statue of Wealth. These look like kind of crummy houses though, to be perfectly honest. These are like the lowest level of houses you can get in this game. But I think that's pretty cool to like live right here, right next to the Statue of Wealth, and you got this big park. Yeah, so the idea was you would drive up this street and you would see this big park, and I'm going to clear out these houses in a little bit, but you see this big park that stretches all the way down to the Statue of Wealth and then all the way down here, and it's lined with trees on either side, or lined with houses on either side, and trees. Yeah, so it's going pretty well. All right, so we have our farming over here. Oh, look at, they say they don't have enough workers. Oh, 5 of 12 workers, 6 of 16 workers. I think it's just because it's new. 8 of 16 workers that they're like hiring people up. But I really like these logging areas. See, look at like they're growing trees here and then they're like processing them here. This is a lumber company. This is wood products. So I like that. And look at these are like little baby trees. So it's a whole little logging area. So eventually, you know, as power, what power problem? Oh, we don't have enough power. Okay, more power. That's easy enough to solve. Let's throw a couple more of these down. Not going to be enough. We're going to need tons of power. Am I out of money? I literally ran out of money placing all these. See, that's what I was talking about with the roads. So I built all these roads. Roads are really expensive, and I just ran out of money. But it's not bad because my cash flow is doing really good. I have 800 weekly income, so my cash is going up. People are moving into the city, so more people mean more taxes. Oh, shoot. The high school doesn't have water. All right, let's connect water like this. Do they have power? Yeah, they have power, just no water. All right, so I'm gonna need to get some money. Hey, look at, I have 8 visitors to my park. Oh, but no tourists. Yeah, so to go back to my plan. So you go up this street, you see this big long park with houses on either side. And then alternatively, when you come into the city from the freeway here, you drive through the city, through this kind of residential area with the statue on the side, and then straight into what's going to be this high commercial, high density zone. And then, hey, look at my little windmills going. They're doing pretty well. And then you're going to head over this way, and then this is going to be kind of my farming area, and you'll have the airport here so people can go straight into town this way. And then this is another main road that goes back out to this freeway entrance. Now, this freeway entrance is going to be really important because this industry area is going to grow. So it's going to grow back over in this direction. And this is going to be, you know, my goods area. This is where I'm producing goods. So these guys need easy access to the freeway. So this will cause a lot of traffic back and forth here. You can kind of see it already, that there's all these cars going back and forth between this industrial zone and the freeway. So this allows them access without causing traffic in my residential area, which is really nice. So this is a really important road here. Oh man, look at they really want more residential. Well, so the residential is going to be easy to build out because I can just it's really easy to just zone more streets here. Um See, look at I already have a ton more money. It's nice. So, so I'm just going to build another road connection and pop in some more residential. Boom and boom. They got water. See how easy that was? Pretty sweet. Now these guys are abandoned because they said they didn't have workers. But I just built all that residential, so they should still be able to build again with more workers. All these workers that are just moving in. This isn't creating that much traffic, this area. So it's kind of interesting. This is the only commercial zone, and they're doing pretty good. They got workers and but I don't have that much commercial. But I haven't really needed it either. Um, but I think the next place I'm going to put commercial is I think I'm going to fill some commercial in here. Just because it's the main road and people don't really like to be have houses right on the main road here. It's better to have commercial. That's why this is good because this is kind of a main road here. Um, so I'll probably always keep commercial here, and it's a nice buffer between this industry zone and the residential. But I'd like to make this commercial right here. In fact, I might go ahead and do that. And yeah, I know I can build an industry area. Okay. I'm going to build even more residential because my demand is just insane. Is this a hill? No, this is pretty flat. So I'm actually just going to connect to this road here. Let's get rid of this power. All right, so what I think I'm going to do, I'm going to zone this so there's more residential spots. But I'm going to make this commercial right here. Oh shoot, I screwed that up. Sorry guys. This one's going to stay residential. That's going to stay residential. And this is going to be commercial. Boom, boom. Just so there's some commercial on this side. All right. That's really nice. All right, wow, my money jumped up really fast. You know, the other thing I could do is I could raise taxes, which I'm going to need to do here pretty soon. But I like to keep taxes low as much as possible. You know, I think I might need another school here pretty soon. What is my capacity? Yeah, so I'm going to need a school here another school. All right, so let me put another elementary school at this end to service all of these guys. They're all happy. All right. So this is going great. It's kind of extending up this way. This is all residential, my new residential area. Let's look at the districts. So this is my Old Town district. I'm going to switch these up a little bit. So I'm actually going to delete this section. Oh, too much. Too much. All right. So everything south of this road is going to be this Old Town district. We'll include this as well. And this will involve this too. I have a plan for this area too. So let's just include that as well while we're doing this. Oh shoot. All right, so this is the Old Town district. Now I'm going to build a new district here. This is going to be my goods zone. All right, 500 jobs. That's awesome. Then if I go to Christmas Tree Farm, roughly 250 jobs. Let me see what this is like. Oh, it's including some of those residentials. So we're gonna cut those guys out. And then,
Geologists predict that a sinkhole could strike at any minute. Residents should take precautionary measures.
uh-oh. Holy cow.
A sinkhole has occurred somewhere in the city. Stay out of harm's way and contact authorities with any information.
Holy cow. Talk about random disasters. Well, luckily I had nothing over there, so that was pretty sweet. Wow, that's crazy. Wow. Hey, man, I am doing awesome at this stream. Oh my gosh, I've been playing for 40 minutes. Oh my gosh, time just flies when I'm playing this. Oh, I got other stuff to do though. All right, Boomtown, population of 2,400, so that's pretty sweet. Sinkhole happened. Christmas Tree Farm. Let me just do this zone up here. So I can make sure that this is done. All right, so I'll call this Uptown. How about that? So this is Old Town, and this is Uptown. And Old Town's going to extend down here, and I'm going to do this cool little square area. And this will be like the Old Town. This is the Uptown. area with the Statue of Wealth. So I'm going to end the stream there, even though there's lots of other stuff going on. uh, no, I think I did pretty much everything I wanted to do this stream, though. So, okay. So we extended the road and set out our general template of what we're going to be doing. We established this new logging area, the Xmas Tree Farm, which turned out pretty cool. We built out this whole uptown region, built the Statue of Wealth, extended out Old Town, extended the Good Zone, and had a random disaster, sinkhole over here. So I think we did pretty good. We built this little interchange. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about this. So I think I'm going to end it there. Thanks for joining me. I had a lot of fun on my Saturday night. I will see you at the next live stream. And until then, this is Zach signing off.